Hi Leo, my name is Gregory Scott. Thank you for joining me today. It's really wonderful to be with you. And I'm going to have a look at your astrology and tarot for this month of January 2015 and give you a real kind of idea of what you'll be working with and how the planets are going to be influencing you particularly. Okay, so you start this month really focused on how you can improve your daily routine. That's in work, that's in terms of your home life, and you really want to make some changes in that area. On the 4th of January, Venus goes into your 7th house and it moves into Aquarius. And really, this is a great time for you because you're going to become much more communicative with your partner in terms of your relationship, where you see this relationship going and where you want it to go. So this is the kind of thing that looks like two people sitting down together and saying, you know, in 5 years, do we want to be married? Do we want to have children? I really am confident that this relationship is working very well, and I'd like to, for us to make a plan to see where we're going. If you're single and if you're interested in meeting someone, it's very likely that you can meet a serious and potential kind of partner for the future, someone who you can build something with. Okay, so regardless of what your personal situation is with you, and I've got questions on whether this applies whether you're gay or straight, absolutely, this is an energy of building something constructive with another person and looking towards the future for permanence. Mercury joins that on the 5th, it goes into Aquarius as well, and it's also the time of the full moon on the 5th of January, and that full moon blossoms in Cancer in your 12th house. And this kind of communication and looking at your daily routine is really going to allow you to feel more comfortable in your own life. And you know, that makes sense on a reasonable level. If you've been single for a while and you've felt lonely, and if you meet someone, you will start to feel like, I can see the potential of a family here. I can see a long-term thing, and that'll make you kind of deflate and go, oh, you know, I can relax into something. One of my dreams has become realized, and one of my dreams is coming true. Really, if you have that feeling at the beginning of January, really allow yourself to feel that and kind of get in touch with that feeling, because when you feel that kind of contentment with your life, it builds more contentment in your life. Mars goes into Pisces on the 12th of January, and that really looks at now fixing some of the past disappointments that you've had in relationships, recovering the dream of what a perfect relationship could look like. I mean, we all have the ideal of the perfect relationship, you know? Have you always dreamt of, I don't know, the cliches, tall, dark and handsome? Have you always dreamt of that, and have you given up on it? And if you have given up on it, recover that around the 12th, because that dream will come up. And Mars is in that Pisces sector as well, and it means that you'll be motivated to achieve that dream. So Leo, for you, what I get is the beginning of January until the middle of January, it's all about relationships, and it's all about altering your daily life as a result of relationships and what you can achieve in that area. And I really feel that January 2015, you start with that as your priority. And you start the year with that as something you want to box off, or you want to achieve, or you want to do. And remember, this is the beginning of a whole new year. The fact that you're starting these first couple of days, 2 weeks of the month, focusing on that really sets you up for the rest of the year. You'll be ahead of everyone else in terms of the relationship sector. Also, there's someone out there who's looking for you. You know, people think, oh, I have to do this by myself and I have to go meet the right person. There are millions of other people who are also looking for the right person, and when those desires are felt by two people at the right time, they often meet. And that's why it works, because, you know, I listened to this thing a while ago and I love it. It's about this woman who got married 9 times, and the person talking about it said, it just goes to show that there are often as many as 9 lids for every pot. Okay, so have hope in that sense. Now, The new moon occurs on the 20th of January, and that's also the time when the sun goes into Aquarius. So this is going to be, again, a period of focusing on how you can communicate, how you can bring yourself across to connect with someone that you like, that you want to receive you in a positive way, and that then alters your daily reality. And you're going to become even more focused on that as the month progresses and as the 20th of January rolls around. You're going to want to find ways and means to bring that other person into your life and to make them a permanent fixture. So if you've got a girlfriend, do you want her to move in? If you're in that relationship, do you want it to become more serious? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? I really feel for you, Leo, that you're going to want to commit around the 20th. Don't be scared. It's going to feel natural. You'll want to do that. It's good. It's very good. Mercury goes retrograde on the 21st of January 2015, and it stays in retrograde until the 11th. So that kind of desire and that ability to communicate yourself slows down a little bit and becomes a little bit more problematic. So put a lot of effort and a lot of energy into it before the 21st. I think what would be ideal would be to be more practical in terms of your communication with yourself, how you feel about yourself, or if you already feel like you've achieved what you've wanted within the first 21st days, the first couple of days, the first 3 weeks of January, if you feel like you've met that partner that you wanted to meet, or you've set the kind of targets for the future that you've wanted to set, then really start to put those into practice and start working on those in a practical sense. That'll work really well for you. Okay, so now finally Venus goes into Pisces on the 28th of the month. And that again is in your 8th house of other people and how you can be of service. So really think about what you can add to other people's lives for a sense of meaning and happiness and purpose. I'm going to draw a card now to give you an overall theme for this month. And the card I've drawn is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is don't let your own... Just because your life looks a certain way right now, don't let that inform your decision. Have faith and trust that you can find what you're looking for. Because by taking action and not giving into the negativity or letting doubt or negative thoughts stop you, you will find what you're looking for. And you can recover the dream. Okay? I really want you to do that. I really want you to believe that. If you've been single for 10 years, doesn't mean you have to continue to be single. You can find the perfect person. If you've been single for 25 years, you can recover that dream and you can do it. You really, really can. Have a wonderful January. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. And remember to subscribe to my channel. I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite deck for this reading. Let's see what's coming up. Okay.